What does it take to accomplish a resurrection? We are facing a Holy Week and Easter that will be very different at St. Thomas. I was looking forward to all the music and the flowers and the crowds. We do Holy Week and Easter very well at St. Thomas, but now we are forced to step back and examine what did that first Easter and the days leading up to it look like. There was no church. The disciples were huddled together in their homes, fearful, unsure. Their source of comfort, their physical connection to Jesus, had been taken away from them. And there was an empty tomb. And a few women who found that Jesus was not where they expected him to be. So this Holy Week and Easter, let's imagine ourselves with Jesus on Palm Sunday, on the back of the donkey, as all those around him shouted one thing, but he alone knew that another thing would happen. On Maundy Thursday, step into the upper room in the Garden of Gethsemane. We will live stream the garden and all-night vigil in Cheston Chapel so that you can keep watch with Christ. Then we will be with the few disciples who were left at the foot of the cross as the crowd scattered on Good Friday. We can draw near to the cross as we watch it be lifted up and be with Christ as he cries, "It is finished." On Saturday, in darkness in your own home, you can light a candle or a fire and kindle the new fire of resurrection. You can tell the story of salvation and proclaim the first Alleluias. Finally, on Easter Day, we will celebrate the resurrection, the core of our faith, not with trumpets and crowds, but with the quiet joy of the empty tomb, and realize that Jesus cannot be constrained by a tomb or a church building. Jesus is alive, even now, in the world, caring for the sick and the poor, and the fearful, and the anxious. So begin now to situate yourself with Jesus this Holy Week and this empty tomb Easter. Tonight, Monday night, and Tuesday and Wednesday at 5 p.m., we will broadcast a service of evening prayer. And then at 8 p.m., Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, a service of sung compline or night prayer. I hope you will tune in to these. In closing, I want to read to you a poem that my friend, Mother Erica Takis, a great priest from Chicago, has written. It's called A Coming Alleluia. They say there will be no Easter this year, no hats, no hunts, no hemming, no lilies to fill a bright room with a fanfare of pollen, no garden, no angel, no victory. They say that our journey, born in sackcloth and ashes, will lead us at last to nowhere. And so we sit worried that the tomb this year will be found, for once, still full. That Mary and the others will leave with their spices and come back home with nothing. That this year the women will finally end their work, anoint, and then leave empty. Shh, be still. Do you not hear her? Clucking close by like an old mother hen, brooding and sighing and stretching her wings. Fear not, she says, for I did it before. In the silence, in the dark, in a closed and locked room, in a world that had known only death. Did I not once prove, once for all, that there is nothing you can do, no decision you can make, for good or for ill, that can stop me rising?